Things are getting interesting in Mbeere North constituency by-election. I want us to have a look at some remarks made by Duncan Mbui, a former DCP Mbeere North aspirant. Mbui is now saying Rigathi Gachagua betrayed him. He spent millions marketing DCP party in Mbeere, but after all that, Rigathi betrayed him. Gachagua betrayed me in Mbeere by-election. Aspirant cries out. Former DCP candidate for the Mbeere North by-election, Duncan Mbui, has accused ex-Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua of betrayal. Gachagua has never contacted me to inform me of the decision. The former Democracy for the Citizens Party aspirant lamented. I had invested a lot of money to make DCP popular. I don't want to disclose how much I had spent, but it's in the millions. But they decided to frustrate my bid in the name of zoning. The so-called zoning is killing political democracy and the ambitions of aspirants. Mbui, who has since joined Chama cha Kazi, led by former Gatundu MP Moses Kuria, claims Gachagua failed to inform him of coalition talks that eventually saw his candidature dropped. The aspirant is saying he spent millions in marketing DCP party. Rigathi even assured him, if you go through the entire post, that he was going to be the party's candidate. So he marketed the party only for his candidature to be dropped. There are some lessons to learn from this aspirant. And some of these lessons can help these politicians who are hanging on the coats of political party leaders. I want us to put all this into perspective for Kenyans to understand what all this means. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. I'm very sure that if you do a survey in Mbeere North constituency, Rigathi Gachagua's party DCP will emerge among the most popular parties if you do a proper survey. How comes that Rigathi Gachagua's aspirant was too unpopular to a point he's being dropped? How comes? One thing that Rigathi Gachagua should know, he should not be imposing unpopular candidates on the people. The party can be popular, yes, but imposing unpopular candidates on the people can seriously backfire. And it did backfire on Rigathi Gachagua and his DCP party. Some weeks back, I showed Kenyans some surveys that were done there, even before this candidate was dropped. The candidate was trailing. In fact, UDA's candidate and Justin Muturi's DP's candidate were the leading candidates. Rigathi Gachagua's candidate was trailing. That confirms Rigathi imposed or intended to impose a very unpopular candidate on the people. As we head towards 2027, political parties' leaders must learn from Mbeere. Imposing candidates on the people will not work this time around. That should be the first lesson for political party leaders. The second lesson, and this now goes to aspirants, chanting some popular party slogans or hanging onto some political party leaders will not save you. You can sing one term. You know, right now, one term is very strong in some parts of the Kikuyu nation and in some parts of Ukambani. And some aspirants are taking advantage of that. All they want to do is just to sing one term, but they are not doing anything on the ground. That will not help you. As you sing one term, also do something productive for the people on the ground. This also goes on to these elected leaders. Don't think that you can be elected, you fail to deliver, thinking that a popular party will help you. Parties do help to a certain degree, but if you fail to deliver for the people, irrespective of how a party might be popular, it cannot help you. That should be a lesson to politicians and more so to these aspirants who are close to party leaders. That whole thing also exposes Rigathi Gachagua as a man who does not listen to the ground. He has been saying Sikiza ground, but he has not been listening to that ground. And I'm saying that because if Rigathi Gachagua was truly listening to the ground, he ought to have understood what the ground wanted before giving Duncan Bui the DCP ticket. He ought to have listened to what the ground was saying. I'm very sure that Duncan Bui's candidature was withdrawn not because of what the ground was saying, but because Rigathi was trying to avoid a looming humiliation. If he could have proceeded fielding this candidate on 27th of November, Rigathi was going to be humiliated. Something tells me very strongly that that humiliation is what forced Rigathi to withdraw this candidature. Not because the ground never wanted this candidate, but because Rigathi was afraid of the looming humiliation. That's why he did withdraw the candidature of Duncan. This can also be a blessing in disguise to Duncan. He can earn some good sympathy votes just as a result of being mistreated by Rigathi Gachagua. He can earn some good votes out of sympathy. But if he fails to earn those sympathy votes, the sympathy votes can as well go to UDA. To punish Rigathi Gachagua, Duncan supporters can decide to vote for UDA's candidate. They can weigh options and they can see that their candidate cannot win it. Who can win it? Who has the best chance of winning Mbeere North constituency? They can decide to vote for UDA's candidate just to punish Rigathi Gachagua. So all in all, Rigathi made a serious political blunder by fielding a very unpopular candidate without first listening to what the ground was saying. And that betrays Rigathi's slogan, Skiza ground. Let me stop it there. But it should be a warning to aspirants. Before you cling onto a popular party, make sure you are also performing on the ground. A political party cannot help you per se, or a party leader cannot help you per se. Let's meet in our next analysis. Those watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.